folks who are standing up against discrimination and for the rights of parents and children and partners and students and spouses.
Well, hello everyone and welcome to Reptile News. Now, first of all, what you just saw, I know it wasn't an intro, but that was actually part of a speech that Obama gave yesterday, and I just wanted to throw that in there because I'm a huge supporter for equal rights. I don't agree with everything that the man does and all his decisions he makes, but I do agree with this. It's awesome news. If you'd like to watch the entire speech, it's on the website, links down in my belly button. Go check it out. I recommend it for everybody. Now, moving right along, first thing, our BAMF of the day, which is the New York Port Authority. You see, the New York Port Authority diverted incoming flights and delayed outgoing flights from John F. Kennedy Airport because of some diamondback terrapins crossing the runway there. And they say that employees actually even went out and helped them cross the runway. Now, they say flights weren't delayed any more than 10 or 15 minutes, and incoming flights were not delayed at all. They just brought them over to a different runway to land. But these terrapins, they're on their way, their migration across the runway that happens every year to a wildlife refuge where they're going to supposedly lay their eggs. So yes, the New York Port Authority, our BAMF of the day. I bet you didn't expect that coming, did you? And then we move right into our douchebag of the day, which is a couple from Hong Kong that was actually arrested in Perth for attempting to smuggle wildlife, reptiles, out of Australia. They were apparently trying to stuff lizards and stuffed teddy bears. All in all, authorities found on their premises 62 lizards and packing material, labels, and everything. So yes, they are our douchebags of the day. And a sad story to some extent coming out of Watts, Oklahoma, where a state game warden shot and killed an alligator. Now, they say they do have alligators further down south, but in Watts they do not apparently have alligators, and they're not sure how it got there. They expect it was a pet that was released. Now, the game warden shot said alligator, and said alligator immediately sank to the bottom, and it took several days for the body to float back up to the surface and a resident to find it for them to actually recover it. Now, reading through this story, I wasn't quite sure whether it was good, bad, happy, sad, whatever. And something really dawned on me. A lot of us, and I know a lot of you watching right now, and I feel the same way, we might have a tendency to lash out, maybe down in the comment section, against this game warden. But I thought, as many times as we've gone through this before, we always, we talk about the douchebag that shot the alligator, the douchebag that shot the alligator. Did we ever talk about the douchebag that set the alligator free? If that hadn't, the alligator got there somehow, and chances are he didn't swim there himself. And if that fly flies in front of the camera again, I'm going to kill it. That wasn't good. Anyway, maybe that is a good topic for conversation, is the douchebags that let these animals go, requiring these law enforcement officials to shoot them in the first place. Which is your question of the day. Do you blame the game warden, or do you blame the douchebag? Leave a text comment or a video response. And coming from an Illinois forest near you, scientists apparently released 6 smooth green snakes into the wild, hoping to assist in rebuilding their population. They're saying that habitat destruction and the use of pesticides is greatly reducing their population. Scientists found several adult snakes and I guess a clutch of 80 some odd eggs, and they're hoping to release more into the wild later this summer. So that is awesome news. And of course, that has been all your news for this Friday. If you'd like to read any more of these stories, including Obama's speech, those links are right down below here in the description. And as always, if you're still watching, my name is Jason White and I approve this message. We'll see you Monday.
Particular circumstances treated as second-class citizens are still fearful when they walk down the street, down the hall at school. Many of you have devoted your lives to the cause of equality, so you all know that we've got more work to do. But I think it's important for us to note the progress that's been made just in the last 2.5 years.